Hey guys, what's up? I'm Master Stadium, and this is Let's Say 514. We're continuing off of, the Tom's Movie Reviews with Calling All Engines, the very first hit entertainment movie to be produced. Also, if you're wondering about the intro, yes, there's an alternate intro that is not copyrighted, so I guess I can use that now. So I guess we can dive into Calling All Engines as I just rewatched the movie, and if you guys know something, I remember this being the very first Tom's movie I ever watched, so of course it was very good. Now, so let's get into the story. So, it's summer, and the engines are working as hard as ever. When they get told that the Topham Hatt is building an airport and the teams have to work harder to make it happen, they are all eager to complete the job. But when the Diesels start assisting the airport, none of them want to work near one another. So they all bicker and moan, play tricks on one another, and they begin into a whole fight. Soon, they realize that nothing is getting done and that fighting is pointless. Thomas has a realization, comes to conclude the fight with Steams and Diesels with the airport. Everything is working well, so Thomas accidentally knocks down a water tower, so he has to put things right and team up with Diesel 10. While he might seem scared at first due to their last confrontation in Magic Railroad, Thomas has successfully convinced Diesel 10 to go join the Steamies with rebuilding the airport. Now that the story is done, one more extra thing. Tim and Shed ends up getting knocked down earlier in the film, and at the end of the film, it's rebuilt, and Emily can go live in Tim and Shed now. Well, let's go talk about, this is a really good movie, but let's just talk about something different first. Let's just go discuss the things that I thought was unnecessary for the film. The only thing that I find unnecessary when you're rewatching out is these learning segments. I know Hit Entertainment had owned Thomas, and because they are a kid company, they had to make Thomas a little bit more kid-friendly. But when you're rewatching this as a teenager or even an adult, you kind of realize that the learning segments kind of get in the way. There's also deleted scenes that I feel like would definitely fit better in the movie. I'm surprised that Thomas even had deleted scenes in the first place, but yeah. While the learning segments may be a vital part of the story, they really are kind of unnecessary because you replace with extra scenes, and that's all. And that's all I have to say about the unnecessary part of the film. Now let's get on to the good juicy parts. First of all, if you have watched my Ranking Thomas Movie Songs video, you know that these Calling All Engines songs be hitters. Busy, Busy, Busy is a very fun, catchy song. Then you got Trying to Do Things Better, which ends up becoming the film's theme later on in the film. That song is very good indeed. And then you have Together We Make It Happen, which sounds like an epic movie finale type song. I want you to take a listen to this. You see what I mean, guys? That is crazy. One thing I do find interesting is how Diesel 10 is back, and Thomas and Percy feared him. This pretty much implies that Magic Railroad can, and they already knew about Diesel 10 and stuff. The fact that Daisy and George, they debut in the movie, like they come back in the film, they have roles, like they play a major part in the story, but they don't talk at all. It's very interesting. Never thought I'd see Daisy and George come back. Then you got Diesel, Ari, and Bert. They are, while they don't like the steam engines at first, they're trying to get on about their day. Until Thomas kickstarts the events of the film by trolling them. They decide it's only best if they troll them back. And then that's when we get to the, well, I consider like my favorite part in the movie. When all the engines decided they were going to have a big brawl against one another. It all started when Diesel covered Thomas in paint. Then he decided to get back at Ari by pushing him some sand, and then you know how the rest of the thing goes. I might make a video about that whole fight scene later on, but yeah, that fight scene was pretty dope as heck. Then you got the airplane shot where all the engines are in a line and the airplane flying over them. Such a beautifully crafted shot indeed. Also, Emily has like a very minor character arc in the film with her, you know. She doesn't want to share a shed with Thomas. But as the days go by, she gets used to it, and when Thomas decides he's gonna go sleep somewhere else because he's tired, Emily misses sharing a shed with someone. And then when Tim's shed is restored, apparently Papa was thinking about Emily, and he decides to make her live at Tim's shed. So now, Emily had already came to the realization that, it's nice to share a bed with someone or something. Yeah, so that's her little character arc. And everyone plays a major role in the story. This might look like a Thomas film, but Call All Engines is actually an everyone film. Everyone does things. The Diesel might get less screen time in the scenes, but this movie is a total everyone film. And I am proud to say that it is a very good everyone film. Call All Engines is good. Some people don't like it because it's a little bit A for kids, but hey, I don't care. Paul Lurston, or whoever, I saw the Craigs, he's the one who wrote the story, so I'm guessing the story was pretty good indeed. Also, I guess that's all I want to talk about for Call All Engines. If you guys like this review, please like and sub, and comment down what Thomas movie I should cover next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. But before you go, we need to do a little something real quick. Caught you off guard, huh? Well, yeah, now I can actually say see you guys in the next video. Cue the credits, boys.